So this is another example of moment of inertia. But in this case, class, we will be solving composite materials na siya. Kasi it is composed of different materials put into one, and then we are asked to find the moment of inertia. So sabi dito, a plate and angle column comprise 8 inches 4 by 4 inches by 1 inch angles with the short legs connected to a web plate that is 4 inches by 1 inch plus two flange plates each that is 8 inches by 2.25 inches as shown. Find the total area and the moment of inertia about the centroidal axis. So, dito pa lang sa um, problem, ma-identify nyo na class kung ano yung pinapahanap sa atin, that is yung total area, that is A sub t, and moment of inertia with respect to centroidal axis, that is Ix bar, at saka yung Iy bar. Pero, pwede rin naman natin kunin yung section modulus niya at saka yung radius of gyration later on. Before we proceed, let me first locate kung ano ba yung tinatawag na flange at saka web dyan. Definitely class, eto, yung nakikita nyo na to, yung nakahiwalay na to, eto yung tinatawag na 8 by 4 by 1 inch na angles kasi yan lang naman yung angle na meron dyan. Ito yon yung apat na yan. Isa, dalawa, tatlo, at saka apat. And then this one is yung tinatawag na flange that is 18 by 2.25 inches. So, ito siya. And then this one is yung ito class yung 14 by 1 inch na web na tinatawag dito sa problem natin. So, ito yun. Now, ang pinapakuha sa atin, total area. So, still, kung paano tayo nagsasolve class ng moment of inertia before na tinurok sa inyo, ganun pa rin naman siya. In this case, meron lang nakagiven properties of your angles. So, sabi dito, properties of 8 by 4 by 1 angle, that is yung total area niya. I mean, this is for single. This is for single angle to, for single only. One angle, lagay ko na lang. Per one angle. So, ayun, yung pala tama. Per one angle. Yan, for one angle bar, ang property niya, yung area, ito yun. IXO, binigay na. IYO, binigay na, which we will be using later on. And then yung X bar at saka yung Y bar niya. Now, to solve for the total area, very direct to the point lang naman yan. Pero ang gagawin ko, iti-take ko to as your area number 1. I will be taking this as your area number 1. Since parehas lang naman sila or symmetrical sila nung nasa ibaba, tatawagin ko din siya as your area number 1. Kasi, ita-times 2 lang natin yan mamaya. Okay? And then for area number 2, ito yon yung nasa gitna. That is your web. Tatawagin ko siya as your area number 2. And then yung area number 3, ito yung gagawin ko. Yung isang angle bar. Okay? So, to solve for that, ganun pa din kung paano tayo nagsasolve before. Solution. You will have to get the area sa buwan. That is equal to, ano kaya ang area sa buwan? 18 by 2.25. That is 18 by 2.25. That's equal to, paki-input nyo yan class sa calcu nyo. So, ako, gagamit ako ng calcu ko dito. That is 130. So, hindi pala. Input natin. Iba pala yun. So, that is 18 by 2.25. That is 40.5. This is 40.5 square inches. Okay? Anong point? Point yun, sir. Okay? And then, for Area number 2, so mamaya, unahin na natin to class yung, sige, pwede naman. Area number 2, that is 14 by 1 lang naman siya, that is equal to 14 square inches. And then for area number 3, ito lang, kunin nyo na to. Yan, yung binigay na yan, that is 11 square inches. And then to solve for the total area, A sub t is equal to dalawa ng area number 1, tandaan nyo, dalawa ng area sub 1, kasi dalawa yan, symmetrical yan, pero dalawa to, isa at saka dalawa, that is 2, plus isa ng area number 2, and then plus apat ng area number 3. Bakit naging apat? Kasi apat silang angle bar, isa, dalawa, tatlo, at saka apat. Okay? Substituting, you will get total area is equal to 2 times 40.5 plus 14 plus 4 times 11. That's equal to, put nyo yan sa mahiwagang calculator nyo. That is 2 times 40.5 plus 14 plus 4 times 11. That's equal to 139. This is 139 square inches. So, ayan. Ito yun. Okay? And then, lastly, para makuha natin yung Ix bar at saka Iy bar, tandaan nyo, ang general formula natin, isusulat ko lang ulit. That is Ix bar is equal to Ixo, individual Ixo, plus individual area, and then distance is squared. Saan magagaling yung distance? From centroid nung individual area hanggang sa centroid nung global area nyo or nung kabuoang area nyo. Okay? And then for Iy bar, you will have to get yung separate Iyo nila plus area and then distance is squared. Distance naman nun, from centroid nung individual area hanggang dun sa global Y bar nung kabuoang area nyo. Okay? But first, ilocate muna natin class yung mga centroids nung individual areas. For area number 1, nakikita ko ang centroid niya nasa gitna lang naman. Ito yun. Then, syempre, ganun din yung nasa ibaba kasi symmetrical yan. So, ang gagawin ulit natin sa area number 1, kukunin lang natin yung moment of inertia ng isa and then i-multiply lang natin sa 2. Kasi symmetrical naman siya, okay? For area number 2, nakikita ko dito, sa gitna lang din yan. Sa gitna lang din naman siya. Tama ba? Gitna ba yun? Ayan. And then for area number 3, sabi dito, ayan, ito ang location ng centroid niya. That is 3.05 at saka 1.05. So, gayahin natin to. Nandito siya sa part na to. Locating this, pagka inilocate nyo yan, this is equal to ito. This is your D sub 1. And then, for area number 2, ito yun. This is your D sub 2. Yan. D sub 2. And then, for area number 3, ito yun. Ganun din ang gagawin natin class sa area number 3. Kukunin nyo lang yung moment of inertia ng isa na yan and then i-multiply natin sa 4. Okay? Ayan. Pero, syempre, kinakailangan natin ng mga distances. Pero, babalikan natin mamaya. But first, ilocate ko muna kung nasaan yung global Y bar. So, nag-alarm. It's already 4 a.m. So, sige. I-locate muna natin class yung x bar at saka yung y bar nung kabuoang area nyo. Pagka in-locate natin yan class, ito yun. Gagawa ako dito ng line, ayan. Ito yung x bar nyo at saka ito yung inyong y bar. Ayan, perfect. Ito ang inyong x bar and this is your y bar. Ayan. Pagka class, kinuha natin yung moment of inertia with respect to centroidal x-axis, kailangan natin ng individual IXO nila. So, kunin natin isa-isa. So, IXO sub 1 for area number 1. So, ang gawin ko na lang, hiwa-hiwalayin ko na lang, no? For area number 1, i-copy ko to. Para pagka sinend ko sa inyo, maayos yung computation natin. For area number 1, ayan yun. And then for IXO, ng area number 1, IXO sub 1, that's equal to, rectangle lang naman yan. I see a rectangle in shape, that is BH cube over 12. That's BH cube over 12 is equal to, anong base nyo? 18. Anong h nyo? That is 2.25. Cube over 12 is equal to, input nyo yan class, calculate nyo, put natin, that is B times 2.25 cube over 12. That is 17.085 9 inches to the fourth power. Say, moment of inertia yan. And then next, kunin natin yung distance sa buwan niya. Distance sa buwan, ay nakikita nyo yan. Kalahati, syempre, nung ang distance sa buwan niya, so mali pala yung location natin, ano. Burahin ko, yung mga distances, ang reference nyo, hindi class sa ano, nababaguhin ko to, teka lang, mali yan. Ang reference pala natin class, hindi sa bottom, kung hindi sa centroidal x-axis natin. So, burahin ko lang to class. Ayan. Eh, okay na yan. Siya sa gitna yan. Ito, kailangan ko ito maalis. Bale, mangyayari, yung distance number 1, ito yun. Gawin ko na din siyang ganito. Distance number 1, ito yun. Ito siya. Simula dun sa centroid ng area number 1 nyo, hanggang doon sa centroidal x-axis nyo. This is your D sub 1. Yung D sub 2 nyo, 0 na yan kasi tumama yan sa gitna. Ito yan eh. So, tumama yan sa gitna. So, 0 na yan. And then for distance number 3, ito siya. This is your D sub 3. Okay? So, ulitin ko lang to. This is your D sub 1. Ayun na. Correct na siya. Tandaan nyo, ang kinukuha natin is moment of inertia about centroidal axis, hindi moment of inertia about x and y axis. Okay? Kaya doon tayo magagaling sa x bar at saka sa y bar. So, to get the D sub 1, gagawin nyo lang, titigan nyo yan. Bali, ang location ng ating centroidal axis na x, ang location na to, ang nakikita kong location na to is that is equal to, locate lang natin, yung x bar, ang location yan, 0 na yan. Kasi symmetrical yan, nasa gitna yan, obviously. Okay? Sa gitna yan. Pero yung x bar natin, ang location yan is nasa gitna. So, ilan kaya yon? That is 14.5 plus 2. Plus dalawa ng 2.25 and then divide natin sa 2. 14.5, ito. yung distance nung, ito lang, distance niyan lang, plus, dalawa nung 2.25. That's equal to 19. So, therefore, answer, 19 na lang. 19 over 2, that is 9.5. This is 9.5 inches. Ayan. So, kung 9.5 inches yan, i-minus nyo yung centroid nung distance 1 natin. Ano ba ang centroid nung distance 1 natin? That is equal to, ilan ba to? That is, ako ang nakikita ko dyan, yung distance 1 na yan, that is, kalahati ng 14.5 para makuha nyo kalahati na to, para makuha nyo to hanggang dito, and then kalahati ng 2.25. So, that is 14.5 over 2 plus kalahati ulit ng 2.25 over 2. That is 8.375. Distance 1 yun. Okay? So, that is, or kaya naman, 9.5 minus kalahati ng 2.25. So, tingnan nyo, 9.5 minus 2.25 over 2. 8.375. So, that is 9.5 minus kalahati ng 2.25. That is 8.375 inches. Next, syempre, with respect to x yan, with respect to x bar. And then yung with respect to y bar, hindi yan naman natin concern yun kasi 0 na yun. With respect to x lagay ko. And then yung d1, that is equal to 0. Ito kasi yung with respect to y bar naman to. So, ayan, 0 yan. Bakit naging 0? Kasi nasa gitna yung inyong y bar. And then, tumama siya sa lahat ng centroids ng individual areas nyo. Okay? And then, for area number 2, copy ko ulit to. Is 14. Gagamitin natin yan lahat mamaya. Then, IXO sub 2 nung area number 2 nyo, syempre, that's BH cube over 12 pa rin. That is 1. 1 yung base nyo. It's 1 times 14 cube over 12 is equal to, input nyo class sa calcu ulit. That's 1 times 14 cube over 12. This is 228.6667 inches to the fourth. And then yung d sub 2, that is with respect to x bar, ang nakikita ko dyan is 0. 0 yan. 0 yan with respect to x bar, and then d sub 2 is also equal to 0 with respect to y naman. Y bar. Ayan. And then lastly, for area number 3, copy ko to. Para pag nag-solve tayo, tuloy-tuloy na lang. Diba? Actually, that kinuha na nga rin natin yung IYO eh. Pero pwede naman. Sa tabi na lang. Yung distance number 3 ay IXO muna. IXO sub 3, that is for area number 3. Ayan, nakagiven na oh. This is 11.6. Kakopy nyo na lang. Yan class yung kaibahan dun sa previous problems na sinasolve natin. This is 11.6 inches to the fourth power. And then for distance number 3, dito lang class medyo kailangan nyo mag-pay attention kasi binigay sa inyo to. Ito yung distance na to. Yung distance na yan hanggang dito. This is equal to, ilan yan? So, baguhin kong kulay. para mas makita nyo. Simula dyan hanggang dito ibinigay. Ayan. This is equal to, sabi ganon, yung y bar nyo 1.05. This is 1.05. And then yung x bar nyo, hindi yan 0. Hindi rin yan 0 kasi ibinigay din sa inyo to. Simula dito hanggang dito. Ayan, this is 3.05. Ngayon, para makuha natin yung distance of 3 with respect to x bar at saka y bar, gagawin nyo lang, ipa-plus nyo lang. Ang nakikita ko dito, that is 9.5, and then ima-minus nyo lang to. Ima-minus nyo itong 2.25, nakapal na to, nung flange na nasa ilalim, and then ima-minus nyo itong 1.05. Okay, so let's try. So, yes. Ayan. Lagay ko dito, this is 9.5 minus yung 2.25 na flange na nasa ibaba minus yung 1.05. This is equal to 9.5 minus 2.25 minus 1.05. This is 6.2 inches. This is with respect to x bar. And then lastly, yung d sub 3 with respect to y bar. Balik tayo ulit doon. Ayan, balik tayo dito. Para naman makuha yan, edi 3.05 plus 0.5. Diba? 3.05 na to plus kalahati nung web na yan, that is 0.5. 3.55. This is 3.05 plus 0.5. This is equal to 3.55 inches. And then kunin na rin natin class yung IYO para tuloy-tuloy tayo mamaya. IYO sub 1, that's equal to, pagbabalik ta rin nyo lang naman yan, 2.25 times 18 cube over 12 is equal to, input nyo yan, ito naman, IYO sub 2 is equal to 14 times 1 cube over 12. Then ito, may naka-given na to, you will just have to copy. So input natin. This is 2.25 times 18 cube over 12. That is 1.1093.5 inch to the 4th power. Next, yung isa, 14 times 1 cube over 12. That is 1.1667 inch to the 4th power. And then yung isa, yung IYO, nung pangatlo, kakapin nyo lang, ito na yun. 69.6 inch to the 4th power. Yan, kompleto na. Pwede na tayo mag-solve. Kakapit ko to para magamit natin. Okay, ayan. So, to solve for the IX bar, nung total, syempre, kailangan nyo pag-addin yung IX bar sub 1 plus IX bar sub 2 plus IX bar sub 3. So, kunin muna natin class yung individual IX bar nila. IX bar sub 1, that's equal to IXO. Ano ang IXO? Nung area number 1 natin, tandaan nyo, dalawa yan. Pero mamaya na yan i-multiply, okay? 17.0859. That is 17.0859 plus, ano ang area niya? Tingnan yung area, that is 40.5. 40.5. And then yung distance niya with respect to X bar, that is 8.375. Lagyan ko lang to with respect to y bar. Distance ng area number 2 with respect to x bar, that's 8.375 squared. Ayan, kunin natin yan mamaya. And then for ix bar sub 2, ixo sub 2, that is 228.66667 plus area number 2, 14, times yung distance niya with respect to x bar 0 squared. So this is already 228.6667 inch to the fourth. And then for ix bar sub 3 is equal to ixo sub 3, 11.6 inch to the fourth. Ayan. And then lastly, i-multiply natin sa ito, 11.6. I-multiply nyo yan sa 4. Lagay ko na nga dito. Tandaan nyo, dalawa yung ix bar sub 1 and then 4 itong ix bar sub 3. So, pwede naman na alisin ko na to. This is inch to the fourth. And then yung ix bar sub 1, input nyo class sa calc yan. 17.0859 plus 40.5 times 8.375 squared. 17.0859 and 2857. That's 2857.781 inch to the fourth power. And then lastly, para makuha natin yung ix bar na kabuuan, dalawa nung ix bar sub 1, that's 2857.7812 plus isa nung ix bar sub 2, that's 228.6667 plus 4 na angle bar, kaya 4 na 11.6. Therefore, ix bar is equal to ayan, 2 times 2857.7812 plus 228.6667 plus 4 nung 11.6 is equal to 599. Eka. Alam ko na. Hindi natin nasama to sa kulang to. Yun, area number, IXO pa lang yan. Yung sa IX sub 3. So, kailangan natin kunin din to. So, kulang to class. Hindi to 11.6 lang. So, 11.6 that is just for IXO sub 3 plus yung area pa niya. Kung ano di ginawa natin sa area number 2 tsaka area number 1, ganun din. So, 11.6 plus area number 3, that is 11. And then, yung distance niya with respect to x, that is 6.2 squared. Ayan. So, therefore, so this is 11.6, that is just for IXO sub 3 plus 11 times 6.2 squared. Ayan. 434.44 inch to the fourth. Ayan. Perfect. And then ito, isin nyo to. This is 434.44. Ayan. Tama na yan. I hope so. Dalawa, nung ix bar, nung area number 1, that is 2857.7812 plus isa ng ix bar sub 2, 228.6667 plus 4 nung 434.44, that is 7681.9891 inch to the 4th power. So, ito class yung final answer. Ayan. So, there you go. Ito kasi yung Ix bar ng composite area na to. And then for Iy bar, sa totoo lang, pwede nyo namang idiretso yan. Alam nyo ba? Pwede nyo namang idiretso yan. Gusto nyo itry? Sige, diretso natin. For Iy bar, ang gagawin nyo, edi dalawa ulit nung Iy bar sub 1 plus isa nung Iy bar sub 2 plus apat ulit nung Iy bar sub 3. Diretso natin, that is Iy bar is equal to dalawa. Nung Iy bar sub 1, ang Iy bar sub 1 nyo, edi Iyo sub 1, that is 1093.5. 1093.5 plus area number 1, that's 40.5 times 0 na to squared plus yung Iy bar sub 2 ganun din Iyo sub 2 kunin nyo 1.1667 1.1667 plus area nung area niya 14. Anong distance niya? 0 squared. Bakit 0, 0 yan? Kasi nasa gitna, nasa center, tumama dun sa y bar natin. And then lastly, plus 4 nung 4 Iy bar sub 3. Iyo, that's 69.6. 69.6 plus area number 3, 11 times yung distance niya with respect to y bar, that is 3.55. 3.55 squared. Ayan. And then, mapapansin nyo class, magsi-0 to. Tsaka ito, 0 na yan. Kaya huwag nyo na input sa calcu. Kaya pag kinuha nyo class, yung Iy bar, that's equal to, pwede yan kung dyan kayo masanay. Pwede nyo idiretso na ganyan. Pero, mas malinis kasi kapag ka iniisa-isa yung ganyan. Mahaba nga lang. Sige. Input natin, dalawa, ng 1093.5. 0 na yan, kaya huwag nyo na isama. Plus 1.1667 plus 4 ng 69.6 plus 11 times 3.55 squared. Then fraction. I mean, close parenthesis. That is 30. This is 3021.0767 inch to the 4th power. Ayan. Ito kasi yung inyong final answer. Okay. So, I think we have answers already. So, that is 139 for total area. And then, ito naman yung Ix bar tsaka Iy bar. Nasa module nyo to, class, nasa may activity na part. Pero, walang solution, syempre. So, may final answer doon. So, di ko alam kung same yung final answer. I hope same. So, ayan, you can check it kung same naman sila. Kunin na rin natin class yung section modulus. For section modulus, ganun lang din class kung paano tayo kumukuha nung sa dati. Marami nalilito pa rin dito. So, I will give emphasis to this. Tandaan nyo, pag section modulus about x bar, that is Sx. That is Ix bar over C. And this for Sy, that's equal to Iy bar over C pa din. Ano yung C na yan? Centroid hanggang dun sa extreme fiber. Since nasa center naman yan, tandaan nyo, 9.5 ito. 9.5 din ito. 9.5 din ito. Parehas yan. This is for, ito kasi yung inyong C. And then yung sa taas naman, and then with respect naman sa SY, ito yun, tigkakalahati na to. Kung ano yung mas malapad, kapag kaklas hindi sila symmetrical, kunin nyo yung mas malapad na part. Pero since symmetrical sila, nakikita ko dito, 18 yan. Therefore, this is 9. And this is also 9. Ayan. So, ito yung C nyo dyan sa part na yan. 9.5 for C nung SX. Tandaan nyo, vertical yung ginagamit natin for SX kasi dyan siya magmo-moment. Yan yung distance niya for moment. Kaya ang input nyo dito, ano yung IX bar nyo? This is 7681.9891 over 9.5. Yung isa naman, 3021.0767 over 9. This is equal to, and this is equal to 7681.9891 over 9.5. This is 808.6304. This is inches cube. Kasi inch to the fourth power to and then inch ito, makakancel to. Makakancel yung fourth na yan, magiging 3, mawawala ito. Okay? So, ito yung isa. And then yung isa naman, put nyo, that is 3021.0767 over 9. This is 335.6752 inch to the third power din yan. So, ayan na. Pwede nyo rin kunin class yung radius of gyration dyan. Kunin na rin natin. Sige. Para alam nyo kapag kagantong problem yung binigay sa inyo. Okay. So, for radius of gyration, that is Rx is equal to Ix bar lang naman yan over total area. Input nyo yung class. And then for Ry, that's equal to Iy bar over total area din. So, input nyo, this is square root ng 7681.9891 over inches to the fourth to. And then total area nyo, 139 square inches. So, makakancel to. Ito magiging 2. Since in squared yan, square root yan, kaya magiging inches na lang yan. Okay? 3021.0767 over 139. So, input nyo yan sa calcul nyo class. Square root ng 7681.9891 over 139. This is 7.4341 inches. And then yung isa, square root ng 3021.0767 over 139. This is 4.6620 inches. Ayan. So, ayan. Ayan na. For radius of gyration. Ayan lang. So, ilang points yan? 1 point for total area, for Ix bar, for Iy bar, 2, 4, 6, 7 points to. Okay? And then, kapag nalocate nyo pa yung centroid, that is for 9 points. And then, total polar moment of inertia, pag-addin nyo lang yung Ix bar at saka Iy bar. Exactly 10 points. Okay? So, sige. Ayan yung for example number 1. Ito kasi yung for example number 2 naman. For example number 2 na additional, I mean for example number 4, nung kalahat ng example ko sa inyo sa moment of inertia, sabi dito, a hollow square cross-section consists of an 8 by 8 inches square which is subtracted from a concentrically placed square 4 inches by 4 inches. Determine the polar moment of inertia and the polar radius of gyration concerning a z-axis passing through one of the outside corners. Obviously, nakikita nyo naman yung area nyo. Yung area number 1 nyo, yan yung buo na yan, yung malaking square na yan. That's 8 by 8 inches. And then yung area number 2, eto plus yung hollow, that is 4 by 4 inches. Okay? Sabi ganun, hanapin nyo daw yung polar moment of inertia, that is J, with respect dun sa axis na magpapas kahit saang corner dyan. So, ito yun, pwede dyan, and then pwede rin dito. Z-axis to, ayan, Z. So, di ba, nakikita nyo, kung z-axis yan, pwede rin siyang y-axis at saka x-axis. Tama ba? Kasi, parehas lang naman, tumama sa y-axis at saka sa x-axis. To solve for this, you will have to get, syempre, yung polar moment of inertia, ang tinutukoy niyan, J is equal to ix plus iy. And then, pag nakuha nyo J na yan, sabi dito, and the polar radius of gyration. Radius of gyration daw, that is R, pero gagamitin nyo yung polar moment of inertia. So, therefore, this is R is equal to square root ng J over yung total area. Okay? So, ito yung gagamitin natin. Yung dalawa na to. Okay, so let's try. Kunin natin class yung Ix. Ix niyan, idiretso na natin class. This is equal to Ixo, yung dalawa na yan, since parehas yan square, ph cube over 12 lang yan parehas. Unahin natin malaki. This is 8 times 8 cube over 12 plus area niya, that is 8 by 8, and then distance niya from any of the corner. So, ito kasi yung distance niya. So, nakikita nyo ba? Ito yung centroid ng malaki. And then, ang distance niya is ito lang. This is 4. Ganun din yung para sa maliit. Okay? So, parehas yan 4. This is 4 squared plus. And so, maliit naman, that's 4 by 4 cube over 12 plus 4 by 4 times yung distance din nun, that is 4 is squared. Okay? So, therefore, x is equal to so that's 8 by 8 raised to 3 over 12. That is plus 8 by 8 times 4 squared plus 4 times 4 cube. Gagawin natin fraction. 4 by 4 cube over 12. And then plus 4 times 4 times 4 squared. This is, teka lang. Hindi ito plus. Kaya pala, hindi siya plus class. Hindi ito plus. This is minus. Kasi, hollow yung area niya. Ayan. So, lagyan ko na nga dito. Ito yung para sa malaki. And then, ito yung para sa maliit na square. So, pagsusubtractin nyo yan. Okay? So, this should be minus over 12. So, check ko lang kung may kulang. 8 by 8 by 4 minus. So, lagyan ko ng fraction to. And in parenthesis. Kasi, mali kayo. This is 1088. 1088 inches to the fourth. Ayan. And then next, syempre, napapansin nyo, parehas lang naman niya, symmetrical yan. Therefore, yung IY nyo is ganyan din. IY nyo is also 1088 inches to the fourth power. So, therefore, ang polar moment of inertia nyo is equal to 1088 inches to the fourth plus 1088 inches to the fourth. Polar moment of inertia is equal to, multiply nyo na lang sa 2. 1088 or plus 1088. This is 2176 inches to the fourth power. Ito siya, class. Okay? And then lastly, for the radius of gyration, substitute nyo na lang to dito. This is equal to square root ng 2176 inches to the fourth over total area, that is 8 by 8 minus 4 by 4 is equal to 2176 over 8 by 8 minus 4 by 4. Ayan, this is 6.7330 inches. Ito class yung for the radius of gyration. Polar radius of gyration. So, ayan lang, class. This is an additional example para kahit paano, pag ganito yung problem na binigay sa inyo na may nakahiwalay na mga composite areas or materials, yan, ibinigay properties niya, alam niyo kung paano kunin yung total area at saka yung moment of inertia niya. Ito class yung gamit na gamit sa steel design. Kaya huwag niyo kakalimutan yan. Okay? So, hanggang dito lang. Thank you so much.